Don't let heat escape from your house over a long period when airing out the house. Open the windows for only a few minutes. If you leave a small opening all day long, you'll consume much more energy needed to bring the temperature back to normal inside. Number 11. Give some thought to replacing your old single-glazed windows with double glazing. This requires a bit of upfront investment, but will have the energy lost through windows and will pay off in the long term. Number 12. Get a home energy audit. Many utilities offer free home energy, and it's to find where your home is poorly insulated or energy inefficient. You can save up to 30% off your energy bill and over 1,000 pounds of carbon dioxide a year. Number 13. Cover pots while cooking. You can save a lot of energy needed for preparing the dish. Even better are pressure cookers and steamers. They can save around 70%. Number 14. Use the washing machine or dishwasher only when they are full. If you need to use it when it's half full, then use quick wash or the economy settings. Always do laundry in cold water. Today's detergents are so efficient that they get your clothes clean at much cooler temperatures. Number 15. Take a shower instead of a bath. A shower takes up to 4 times less energy than a bath. To maximize the energy savings, avoid powered showers and use low-flow shower heads. Number 16. Use less hot water. It takes a lot of energy to heat water. You can use less hot water by installing a low-flow shower head. 350 pounds of carbon dioxide saved per year, and doing laundry in cold water is an additional 500 pounds saved per year. 17. Use a clothesline instead of a dryer whenever possible. You can save 700 pounds of carbon dioxide when you air dry laundry 6 months out of the year. 18. Insulate and weatherize your home. Properly insulating your walls and ceilings can save 25% of your home heating bill and save 2,000 pounds of carbon dioxide a year. Caulking and weather stripping can save an additional 1,700 pounds per year. 19. Be sure you're recycling at home. You can save 2,000 pounds of carbon dioxide a year by recycling half of the waste your household generates. Number 20. Recycle organic waste. Around 3% of the greenhouse gas emissions through the methane is released by decomposing biodegradable waste. By recycling organic waste or composting it, if you have a garden, you can help eliminate this problem. Just make sure kitchen scraps and garden debris are composted properly, otherwise your compost will further add to methane emissions. Number 21. Buy intelligently. Buying recycled paper and plastic makes sense. It takes 70% less energy to make recycled paper, and it prevents the loss of forests worldwide. Number 22. Choose products that come with little packaging and buy refills when you can. You can also cut down on waste production and even using another help against global warming. 23. Reuse shopping bags. When shopping, it saves energy and waste to use a reusable bag instead of accepting a disposable one each time you shop. Consider a one-time purchase of sturdy canvas bags and take these with you each time you shop. 24. Reduce waste in the workplace. Purchase a drinking cup with the lid and refill it at the water cooler instead of buying single bottles of water. Take your lunch in a reusable insulated bag instead of a disposal one. Think of the energy saved by not throwing away paper lunch bags. Number 25. Plant a tree. A single tree will absorb 1 ton of carbon dioxide over its lifetime. Shade provided by the tree can also reduce your air conditioning bill by an additional 10 to 15%. 26. Switch to greenhouse power. In many areas you can switch to energy generated by clean, renewable sources such as wind power and solar. Number 27. Buy locally grown and produce foods. The average in the United States travels 12,000 miles from the farm to your plate. By buying locally, you will save on fuel and keep money in your own community. 28. Buy fresh foods instead of frozen. Frozen foods use 10 times more energy to produce. Number 29. Seek out and support local farmers markets. They reduce the amount of energy required to grow and transport the food to you by 1/5. Number 30. Buy organic food as much as possible. Organic soils capture and store carbon dioxide at much higher levels than soils from conventional farms. If we all grew our own corn and soybeans organically, we would remove 580 billion pounds of carbon dioxide from the atmosphere each year. 31. Eat less meat. Methane is the second most significant greenhouse gas, and cows are one of the greatest methane emitters. Their grassy diet and multiple stomachs cause them to produce methane, which they exhale with every breath. 32. Reduce the number of miles you drive by walking, biking, carpooling, or taking mass transit wherever possible. Avoid just 10 miles a day of driving each week would eliminate about 500 pounds of carbon emissions a year. 33. Start a carpool with your coworkers or classmates. Sharing a ride with someone just 2 days a week will reduce your carbon dioxide emissions by 1,600 pounds a year. 34. Don't leave an empty roof rack on your car. This can increase fuel consumption and CO2 emissions by up to 20% due to wind resistance and the extra weight. Removing it is an even better idea. Number 35. Keep your car tuned up. Regular maintenance helps improve fuel efficiency and reduces emissions. When just 1% of car owners properly maintain their cars, nearly 1 billion pounds of carbon dioxide is kept out of our atmosphere. Number 36. Drive carefully and do not waste fuel. You can reduce CO2 emissions by readjusting your driving style. Choose proper gears. Do not abuse the gas pedal. Use the engine brake instead of the pedal brake while the car is idling. By readjusting your driving style, you can save money on both fuel and maintenance. Number 37. Check your tires weekly to make sure they're properly inflated. Proper tire inflation can improve gas mileage by more than 3%. Since every gallon of gasoline saved keeps 20 pounds of carbon dioxide out of the atmosphere, every increase in fuel efficiency makes a difference. Number 38. When it's time for a new car, choose a more fuel-efficient vehicle. You can save 3,000 pounds of carbon dioxide every year if your new car gets more than 3 miles per gallon than your current one. Number 39. Try car sharing. Need a car but don't want to buy one? Community car sharing organizations provide access to a car, and your membership fees cover gas, maintenance, and insurance. Number 40. Try telecommuting from home. Telecommuting can help drastically reduce the number of miles you drive each week. 41. Fly less. Air travel produces large amounts of emissions, so reducing how much you fly by even 1 or 2 trips a year can reduce your emissions significantly. 42. Encourage your school or business to reduce emissions. You can extend your positive influence on global warming well beyond your own home by actively encouraging others to take action. Number 43. Join the Virtual March. The Stop Global Warming Virtual March is a non-profit and non-political effort to bring people concerned about global warming together in one place. Add your voice to local issues and join thousands of other people urging action on this issue. 44. Encourage the switch to renewable energy. Successfully combating global warming requires a national transition to renewable energy sources such as solar, wind, and biomass. These technologies stand ready to be deployed more widely than ever, but there are regulatory barriers impeding them. U.S. citizens should take action and break down these barriers by voting solar. Number 45. Protect and conserve forests worldwide. Forests play a critical role in global warming. They store carbon. When forests are burned or cut, their stored carbon is released into the atmosphere. Deforestation now accounts for about 20% of carbon dioxide emissions. Log on to Conservation International for more information on saving forests from global warming. Number 46. Consider the impact of your investments. If you invest your money, you should consider the impact of your savings and investments will have on global warming. Log on to Social Invest to learn more about how to ensure your money is being invested in companies, products, and projects that relate to issues to climate change. Number 47. Cities and states around the country have taken action to stop global warming by passing innovative transportation and energy-saving legislation. If you're in the U.S., join the Cool Cities list by logging on to Google for more information. Number 48. Tell Congress to take action. The McCain-Lieberman Climate Stewardship and Innovation Act would set a firm limit on carbon dioxide and the use of free market incentives to lower cost, promote efficiency, and spur innovation. Tell your local representatives to support it. Number 49. Stop smoking anything. Pipes, cigarettes, outdoor wood fires, and overuse of charcoal grills. They account for billions of pounds of carbon dioxide being released into the environment. And number 50. Make sure your voice is heard. The world must have a stronger commitment from our leaders and governments in order to stop global warming and implement solutions, and such a commitment will not come without a dramatic